What's up, people? Got another review for you. This is Deathstop Holocaust, um, released by Shriek Media Blasters. Something I just noticed about this: the girl in the front here, even though she's wearing the same clothes and has the same hairstyle, is not the same girl in the movie. I know you can't see it here, but it's not the same girl. Just notice that. It's very strange. Anyway, basically, it says on the back here 2 college girls, but from the way that I understood it in the film, they had graduated college and were in the workforce already. But I don't know. 2 best friends, they need a break, so they go to, well, what is supposed to be this girl's island, what she calls an island paradise, somewhere in Ohio. I guess it's on the lake somewhere. But I guess her family owns a summer home and has owned a summer home on this island, even though they say it's not actually an island. They actually say that in the film. It's not actually an island, but they call it an island. I don't know. I just lost my train of thought. Yeah. Apparently, since she's been a little girl, she's been coming to this place, and yet she doesn't seem to know anybody on the island. I don't know. And basically, they're stalked and killed by these 3 dudes in a van. That's it. That's all this thing's about. Man, I hate to do reviews like this, but hey, that's why I do it, to save you guys some money, or to help you spend your money on something good. This thing is full of problems, full of problems. There are basically 2 main characters. And if you're going to only have 2 characters in your film, main characters, they need to be good characters. They need to be well written. They need to be well rounded. These 2 girls their characters are as thin as paper. In a film like this, you need to either be rooting for the victims or rooting for the killer, and you could give a shit whether any of them live, die, or fucking fall in a fucking hole. It doesn't matter. You don't care about anybody in this movie. Nobody. You don't care if the island blows up. I mean, it's that badly written. It's just, they're so thin, you don't know anything about them. I mean, the 2 girls, the only things you know, there are a lot of things that sort of get talked about, but then nothing ever happens with it. It's just sort of mentioned. It doesn't make any sense. This girl, the only thing you know about her is this is her island home, her summer home. Her mother has passed away recently, and she just broke up with a boyfriend. That's it. Nothing else. And, well, besides the summer home thing, that's the other 2 things. They're never talked about again. Just never talked about. The only thing I can guess is that the reason she brings up the fact that her mother dies is because she says her father hasn't been out to this house, and neither has she since her mother died. So I'm guessing in a few years. Well, the thing is, this is one of those the whole town's in on it kind of things. The whole town knows about these killers. They sort of cover it up for whatever reason. Again, another thing they don't really explain. I'm guessing just to protect the island, protect the citizens. I don't know. I'm guessing that maybe in these past couple of years the island has changed and this sort of thing has happened and these people are being protected for whatever reason. Because it seems a little unbelievable to me that these people have been going up there to this island and living there during the summer since she was a little girl. She's in her 20s, so you're talking about, what, maybe 15 years? And yet Nobody knows who this girl is. Nobody knows who her father is. Her father calls the police at one point because the daughter calls him once she gets to the house, and nobody knows who he is. Nobody cares. It just seems really weird. So my guess is they're trying to say that, hey, he hasn't been up here, and things have changed. That's my guess. The blonde girl, her friend, yeah, I don't even care about their names. The only thing we know about her is that she has a job, and she is having casual sex with a man. That's it. Nothing else. So other than that, there are a lot of little problems, simple things. Like, it's supposed to be the summer, and they get on the boat at 3. She literally asks her, how long is it going to take to get to the island? She says about an hour. So, okay, 4. That's 4 o'clock, right? They're driving. She says, how much longer? She says about an hour. So let's say they've been driving for half an hour already, just to give them benefit of the doubt. Half an hour already. So it's 4:30. So let's say it's 4:30. They get off at this diner. They couldn't have been in that diner for more than a half an hour. I don't even think they actually ate food. They got freaked out because the people that came in from the white van that's stalking and killing them came in, and they got a little freaked out, so they left early. So let's say it's 5 o'clock. All of a sudden, it gets dark before they reach the house. It doesn't get dark in the summertime until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So how did an hour turn into like 2 to 3 hours? It just doesn't make any sense. Then other little tiny things, like when she's calling her father answers the phone. He calls the police on the island, and apparently, the whole town's in on it kind of thing. So calls the police. Police don't care. They go, oh, there's nothing we can do about it. So he gets up out of bed. And as he's getting up out of bed, mind you, this is a doctor. He's supposed to be a doctor. He has no sheet on his bed at all. There's nothing there. It's a fucking mattress. He's just laying on a mattress. It's just little tiny things that were not noticed at all. And it really kind of showed. I know this was a low budget film, and I hate to be so hard on this. I feel bad. This is a low budget film, but it's just those small attention to detail that can really take people out of a film. It's just careless, honestly. And there are a lot of other things that happen like that. I'm not going to sit here and go through all of them because I don't want to be that big of a dick. But the acting is not that great. I will say this: there is a redeeming quality to this film. Even though the characters are thin, you don't care. The psycho killers are like the worst psycho killers I've ever seen in my life. They let these girls go like a million times. One of the guys, one of the killers gets killed pretty easily by this girl that's like probably weighs no more than 110 pounds. They leave a shovel in the back of the van for her to pick up when they finally get a hold of her. And of course she bashes one over the head. I mean, it's just simple little things like that. Worst psycho killers I've ever seen in a movie. They're terrible at it. They need to get a new job. But anyway, okay, I'm still going on about this. Anyway, there's one redeeming thing about this film. It is shot very well. It looks very good. The cinematography is great, and apparently the director, did all the camera work. So I think that he needs to not write, just either focus on directing or cinematography. I don't know. It's just a whole big mess. It looks really good. But other than that, it is not scary. Not disturbing. There's very little gore in it. And the gore that is in it isn't done that well. The music is good. Um, Dialogue, it sounds like, I swear I thought this was written by like a 12-year-old. And then when I see the special features, the guy looks like he's 12. I mean, I thought it was a 15-year-old, but apparently he's already graduated college. He said the crew was his college buddies. Anyway, I'm going to stop because I feel bad because I'm sitting here ripping this thing apart, but it's not a good film. Uh, do not recommend it. Stay away from it. Um, it's just the same old stuff with thinly written characters, bad dialogue, not terrible, but not good acting, um, wrapped up in a package that looks nice. I'll say that. So yeah, that's Deathstop Holocaust, guys. I'm really sorry, but not good. Um, Let me see. I should have one more review up before my long review break. And then I'll be doing videos here and there, but yeah, so you'll see me. Anyway, catch you later, guys. Bye.